Alright. Hello, everyone. Cat Game, Part 2, because I would like to finish this game today. I've heard this game is not particularly long, so I imagine that will be quite achievable. Funny, remember last stream where it was so warm that I streamed with an ice pack stuck to my head, because that was, like, a necessary thing to maintain, like, the heat level to continue to think. Today, it's, like, actually almost sort of cold. By contrast. It's fucked up. 40 degrees one day and, like, 17 the next. Such is British weather. I don't know. I think that's funny. Game, scene, change. Hello, here I am. Here's the streamer. Everything feels much more normal now. Uh-oh, the game has done the bad, where it doesn't recognize the controller. Hardy ha. Okay, it's working now. Don't know why games do that sometimes. Yes, Stray, once again. Multiple save. What is... I don't know what 10 out of 27 means, actually. Like, are those memories, perhaps? Are there 27 memories? Is that what that means? Oh, there's chapter select. Didn't know that either. Right, crack on. Last time on Stray, we made it to the sewers. We are still a cat. That is unbelievable. We are the world's most intelligent cat. Capable of advanced problem solving. Even though in my experience most cats just kind of do things arbitrarily. So hi Ford, hi Sushwaka, hi Cosmic Worm. Hello, hello, hey everyone. Meh. Meep. I wonder if I'll be more, favorable to this game today when I wasn't dying. While I'm not dying, rather, words. Ah! Because for the first session, I came away feeling... not, like, down on the game or anything, lol. Not necessarily down on the game or anything, but I wasn't exactly, like, entirely, like, blown away or taken by it like others were. Like others seem to have been. But I'm also wondering to what extent that was been because my brain was fucking baking in the process, you know? He is reassured by the presence of a strange cat. Sorry, did you say something? Grunting noises, I guess. I mean, you can just... This game has a dedicated just meow button. You can just press it whenever you feel like. Except for during this cutscene, apparently. Okay, now you can do it. Oh, well, see you later, buddy. We enter the meat dungeon. And we enter it alone. Blah. Contrast. Contrast of light sources. This is a very pretty game. They don't pop by themselves unless you, like, get close. But I wanted to see what was in here. I saw it on the wall. Found a memory. This was merely an extra, but one I will gladly take. You know, I think so far, having played it for like about 3 hours roughly, I think the biggest misgiving with this game, and this might come down to me having the wrong expectation, is that it's not really a platformer. Like, I wasn't expecting a pure platform, but the fact that all jumping in this game is like via contextual button prompts like this is not what I had in mind. I don't know. Like, that feels a little bit cheap. Like, sure, it accurately conveys, like, cat movement in a way that doesn't, like, break continuity or result in weird shit happening. Although I say that, this guy's having a great time right now. But the fact you can't, like, truly fuck it up, I don't know. Like I said, it feels a little bit cheap. Cheap in the sense of too easy, rather than being inexpensive, if you catch my meaning. I get that the alternative would have been much more difficult, but, you know, it also would have been more rewarding. I wouldn't call it a walking sim, but I would definitely call it a tone piece. Like, tone piece is the nicer way of saying walking sim, as I've discovered. But no, there's, like, puzzles, there's atmosphere, there's exploration, you know? It's not like a pure just hold W kind of game. Like, there's even technically combat. Shit. Very basic combat, but combat. But in terms of its mechanical complexity, I would definitely call it more of a tone piece than anything. Which is not necessarily a bad thing in its own way. I was kind of in the mood for something relatively breezy, given when I picked this game up. Good. Oh god, that's fucking weird. There's huge eyes on you. That is not what I was expecting. Ah. I tried to jump up, but I didn't exactly take me. That's one of the other problems with the contextual button jumping. If you try to actually do something swift in an action, in one of like the actiony moments, there's a chance it just won't take because you didn't stand in the right place. I've had that problem a couple times in the course of this playthrough. Are those eyes? It sure looks like it. It's kind of weird, isn't it? This game needs a tryptophobia warning? I don't know what that is. What the fuck is the cat doing? Send help. Contextual jumping, baby. I do like how there's... Okay, so, like, see, this is a very simple setup. I'm doing the game design looking at thing. These explode when you get near them into enemies, so you can either just take them on directly by using your little power beam thing, or you could just walk around them. You don't gotta fight everything. In fact, it would be very time-consuming to fight everything. Fear of many small holes like beehives or lotus. I see. Well, the enemies give XP. It's true, they don't. A fucking blessing, if I may. Really? Can't make that jump? I don't believe you. See, like, contextually, the cat doesn't really understand what any of this is, like, what is happening, so they're just solving all the problems by sheer happenstance. As you target the eyes, and seemingly nothing. I did try to do that at one point. You know, one of these days, I think I just have to go into an actual sewer system just to see how wrong video games are about how they are. Because you know, they're so common in video games. Like, you gotta know. It's a Resident Evil game now. Excellent. Okay, see, that one's pulsing. That means you gotta shoot it. I don't think it's a boss fight. I think it's a run the hell away kind of beat. And now I can't shoot. My shoot gun is broke. Something immediately becomes upsetting once you know how it works. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Ah, it was like almost a clean dude, but one dude caught my butt. I turned back on. Aw, it's gone. I don't have a gun anymore. Gun machine broke. See, one of the other reasons that I suspect that the jumping and platforming is contextual rather than freeform, because if it was freeform, you'd be able to fuck it up. And I get the feeling a lot of people, if you could play a game where you could either, like, intentionally or unintentionally fuck up and send a cat hurtling off the edge to, like, implied doom, would probably upset the shit out of a lot of people. I wonder if there was a version of this game where you could do that. And they found that people reacted, like, quite negatively to it. Because I think Stray might be a smidge realistic for that to really land with people. Because, like, when you hurt yourself in Dog's Life, it's funny, because that game is comedy. No Zerk zone. No zerking allowed here, guys. That's fucked up. I wish people not to fuck up so much. I think it would have given the game a bit of needed edge. These Resident Evil-like deaths. I'm not saying it needs to be fucking gory. But I'm saying the platforming being non-existent does kind of take something out of the experience. See, like, then again, you might not even really need to care. Like, implement fall damage wide. Like, cats can fall ridiculous distances and be fine. I don't recommend, like, testing that theory, but, you know. No, no, what are you... Ow! Jumping like a slim object. Yeah, that's true. But then again, like, I don't know, Sly Cooper makes it work fine. Like, this is a problem that is not unsolvable. Oh, well. Okay, fine. Suit yourself. I'm going to rip up every fucking carpet in this place. I do like how this gives you, like, a wider view of the area when you sleep. Like, the camera zooms out. So you can really take in the environment design, which is very nice. This game is a looker. Is the heat more tolerable today? It's 17 degrees. It dropped from... We went from nearly 40 to 17 degrees overnight. So yeah, it's a lot more bearable today. It feels normal again. We've returned back to something of a baseline. Yeah, quite a different... Like, yesterday in particular, like, Tuesday, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in particular were fucking anomalous. They were out of control. Like, there's a reason temperature swings like that kick the ass of the British populace, because, like, holy shit, we are not used to that fucking shit. I really want to swan dive off this, even though there's no water down here. Like, that would be just pain. They should have put a pool there, and they should have let you dive off it, okay? Okay. Ooh, a choice. Head down and find out more? Maybe unlock a memory or a side quest to... Oh, apparently you can just move the fuck on. Ramen J45. So far, my opinions on Stray, as I play it, are very much like my opinion on actual Cats. Which is that some people are really gonna get a kick out of this. But I find there's not that much going on upstairs. And more for a casual type player? Kind of. It's not like every game needs to be like uber hardcore, extra difficult in order for me to enjoy it. That's kind of not what I'm getting at. It's more that I just think it's mechanically shallow. When it could very well not have been. Reminds me a little of Papayo, which, like, but the thing is that the puzzling in that game actually, like, goes places. Papayo is also very much a tone piece, though. Good game, though. I haven't streamed Papayo in fucking I used to speedrun that game. I never, like, really took to the run properly, though, because it was very hard to, because, like, a lot of the tricks were frame rate dependent, and my computer was ass back then, but it's been, like, years. See, like, now that I actually have the kind of computer where I could do that kind of run more efficiently, I don't want to, because it's a fucking random indie game. No one wants to see that shit. So, like, okay, observe the problem with the yonder contextual jumping. See this, you might reasonably think you can't make that jump. But you can, you're just not quite pointed in the right place. Well, that's just rude. That's also rude. Why do cats do that? Because they do, don't they? They do just knock shit off for no obvious reason. It also kind of robs one of the, you know, like, the potential joy of, like, feeling like a cat, navigating the weird outcroppings or whatever, because what I'm actually doing is I'm just sort of pointing myself and waiting for the button prompt to show up. I could turn off the button prompts, but then that would make the environment really hard to pass. This is all coming across like a lot of complaining. And I guess it is. Alright, someone has to. But I should qualify all of that with to say that I'm not, like, not enjoying myself. I do very much enjoy the vibe. The vibe is good. Like, these environments are very nice, the music's very good, it's a very calming game. It's kind of what I'm in the mood for right now. It hits the spot at the moment, but it might not hit the spot at another moment, is the thing I'm getting at. Like, if this game came out at another point, I may very well have just found it boring, rather than refreshing. But as is, I'm kind of in the mood for something more slower paced and atmospheric. I say slow, it's not really that slow paced, actually. It's more, again, it's just mechanically shallow. Ooh, trains, my favourite. Okay, see, that's interesting. Sure is. See, the reason I think that's interesting that we've climbed up and up and up and up and up, and then we come out into a train station, is that train stations, or subways in this case, they're not really called subways in the UK. Ooh, my eyes. Is that train stations are already underground, right? So, like, we came up and up into a subway. It's like, how far fucking down was that shit? Quite far, apparently. That's neat. That's a very striking visual. I like it. I would like to grab a drink real quick, though, because I can feel my throat stinging. Positively parched, man. Ugh. Your cat will climb to a shelf, pick a specific target to knock off, dodge several other objects, and knock that one specific target. Your cat is an asshole. Hi, Delina. I'm doing alright. The weather is distinctly more bearable today, which I'm grateful for. Now, what kind of train looks like this? Is this like... No, this is like a European-style subway car, isn't it? Like, it's not quite the Metropolitan line, but it's close. Reminds me of the kind of trains they had in, like, Germany. Where was this game made? Like, direct line to the controls up front is very unusual. That is not characteristic of any British train. It's Parisian metro car. See that? I was getting there. I was close. I don't think I've never actually like rode a train in France. But I have rode the subway in Germany and I think Spain, and they're a bit like this. But yeah, but Annapurna's just the publisher. Annapurna publishes games from all sorts of people in all sorts of places. But they are like the leading independent games publisher, and God bless them, they actually do a fairly good job of getting independent works like Stray into the public eye. See also Neon White. Although I will say, I'm wondering what sort of like team size / budget Stray was playing with, because this is a really fucking detailed game. Like, this is quite clearly not a solo dev project. Put it that way. I'm like ruminating on the different... Okay, move on. You've been in the subway car for like 10 minutes. What the fuck are you doing? Have you discovered how to get me to like really drink in the environmental detail? Is put a train car in your game, because I will attempt to figure out where it is and what you've based it on. This, on the other hand, is a Japanese vending machine. Maybe they also look like that in France. I don't know, actually. Based on the south of France. Again, that makes sense, because it looked... The train looked European. Ha! Topical. I'm okay. I am doing better. The weather is a lot more bearable. I'm in a better mood as a result and not quite as tired, although I still slept like crap last night. I could have slept worse, but like, could have slept better. Oh. The dock? Huh. Okay. Yeah, no, they're just like chilling in the subway, and we just sort of walked in, rubbed ourselves against them, and left. Which is it's a very cat type thing to do. Where are the humans? Dead, probably. It's vaguely implied that this is like post-humanity's collapse. Due to fucking up the environment so badly that, you know, shit's all polluted. They like tried to create a bioorganism that could eat garbage and instead it just ate everything, including people. Check out that visual! Now we're getting somewhere. Kinda wish I could see it without the fence in the way. But perhaps that just adds to the symbolism. Hello. Nia, but with cats. You know, kinda, yeah. Because you have this entire, like, robot society that appears to have sort of built itself from the ashes of the one that blew itself the fuck out. That's the general idea I'm getting. Now that is a visual. It's fucking Wall Market. Midtown. This still being underground. Can't arrest me, I'm a fucking cat. Nobody has ever arrested a cat before, you know? Like, how would you even go about it, really? What are you fucking reading, mate? That guy's book just says how to be a ninja. Name my cat? You mean like the playable character? No, honestly, it kind of never occurred to me that they didn't have a name. Why would you do that? I'm just like looking for stuff. I'm not trying to... Nuisance creature. Do cats even understand their names? Is that a thing? I wouldn't know. Is this a language puzzle? Yeah, I mean, I kind of assumed it was based on, like, one of the dev's actual cats or something, just because it'd be weird not to have a reference for that. Like, this is... I don't feel like this is the kind of game you make if you're not a cat person, you know? Hi, Christy Brinkley. Cat, yeah. Agree. Box. How has it taken this long for me to find a box to sit in, by the way? Rude. Bruh, I'm a cat. You wouldn't play a spider game if they were arachnophobic either. You say that, and yet I have in fact played Spider, the video game, for PlayStation 1. Although I will say I never got around to playing Webbed, which was a game about a cute spider, rather than a weird spider with knives on their, like, little leg things. Excuse me. Still slept bad. What does the arachnophobia mode even do in Webbed? You just become like a bird? The spider has a gun? It is. Spider PS1 is a game. That bar owner Sojiro taking a screwdriver to the... What? You become a ball. Fair enough, I guess. No! This cat sucks at whatever this game is. Billiards, pool, snooker. And they've scratched. They've fucked it up completely. Bollocks to this. Somehow I don't know how the game of billiards, like, actually works. Okay, well, I've knocked all the balls into holes. I think that means I win. I like how because I'm just so tiny, nobody seems to care, like, where I go. Snooker, dude, I don't know the difference. I've performed a cat-like action. Y'all ever seen that picture of the guy getting arrested and a cat just sitting on them? Do a big stretch right on top of them. Hello, what do I think of the game? Hi, Surprise Speaker. In short, I think it's mostly a tone piece. Dry air and a bowl of hot oil, which is to say, I'm enjoying the vibes, but it's a bit mechanically shallow. I don't know. I guess I wasn't. I guess I came in with an expectation it'd be more of a platformer. I think is the thing that like threw me off, and it's not really. Whoops. Lighting! Guess I could futz with that if I had a cassette tape, which I don't. And probably will not have. Although this is looking like an area with more things to do in it. Like the first hub area, but bigger. Maybe. I have disturbed the peace. Do you have a deep message behind, or is it just the lighthearted adventure of being a cat? I wouldn't describe it as lighthearted, even if I don't think it, like, even if there wasn't a message, but it seems pretty clearly about, like, the environment. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a deep message or anything, but, you know, it's a message. A message by way of depicting the aftermath of a society sprung up from the ashes of the previous one, i.e. humanity fucked the planet up and killed everything, basically. Hence why everything's sad and polluted and shit. I don't know, it seems pretty clear to me that that's what's going on. I'm not sure how else one could read it, right. Big old housing building. The no cats barrier. It's illegal. Cats cannot go places. Question mark. Aha. There it is. Find the next bit of context-sensitive platforming. No? Not allowed to do that? Oh, I was hoping I'd knock over the whole tower on the way down. Excuse me. Maybe this... Okay, I kind of thought I was, like, going somewhere with this, but I'm not sure this is actually anywhere to be. Need to eat or drink water, like, in the game or in real... Oh, in the game, okay. Regardless, I need to drink water in real life. No, this is not a survival-type game. There are prompts to drink, but you don't gotta do it. It's just like a cat action for the set. I'm gonna make this guy drop his fucking radio. Damn. Break your own cameras, you wanker. I haven't seen anything to eat, and there's honestly been nothing to hunt. Because, you know, what with the whole most organic life being gone thing. Cat actions. How fucking fat am I? Those are like bolted to the wall. Let me in, mate. Actually, never mind, pal. I found a box. Meanwhile, since Chad is like the expert on the nature and instincts of cats, why do cats like boxes? Same reason people like to sit in boxes. What people do you know that like to sit in boxes? You know some weird fucking people. I hear camera, but I do not see camera. Oh, now I see camera. Cats feel secure in close places that provide them hiding protection. I see. That makes sense. See, I was just wondering, because I'm mostly, how many pets I've ever had are dogs, and dogs do not do that. A quadruped making cute sounds? I like the concept. Someone asks you to explain what you are, and they say, I like the concept. Like, oh, good. I'm glad you like my concept. Because it's not like I could fucking change it. Fuck your mug. The only mug here is you. Small and Heidi stealth. I mean, that sounds right. That sounds cat-like. Like, one time I had a cat invite itself into my house, but it was, like, scared of me. Because obviously, you know, it's a cat I'd never met before, but it's like, you know, running around my house while avoiding me. And it's like, well, this is going to be a problem, because you're in my fucking house, you dipshit. Just, like, sprinted upstairs and, hid under the bed. It's like hiding under the bed, and I don't know, in hindsight, I'm not really sure why I thought this would work, or why it did, but I coaxed it out from under the bed by just dangling a sock. And this happened late at night, so what actually ended up happening with that cat is that it ended up sleeping on top of me. Because I was going to bed, and I was like, I can't be bothered to chase the cat out of the fucking house, I'll deal with that in the morning. So I just, like, went to bed, and the cat just, like, slept on top of me, and when I woke up, it just left by itself, like, it just invited itself out again. I imagine it left through the window. Same way it came in. Cat, listen, you're gonna feed me? Damn, see you later. Yeah, pretty much. Sleeping in places doesn't really accomplish anything, by the way. I can just do things. Too sensible location for a cat to choose to sleep in. Dude, I think one of the first sleeping points I found was just in a bookshelf.
I disagree.
Slip over. Thanks for the 3 months. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Been playing a lot of casual games lately, I've noticed. I've been talking about this pretty much every time I played a casual game. It's like a lot coming out, and guess what? That's continuing because the Live Alive remake comes out tomorrow, haha, and my copy's getting delivered to me today, apparently. See, the mail carrier apparently is just, fuck it, lol. So I'm going to stream it? Yeah, I would like to. Maybe not the whole thing, I don't know. He's a casual now. In the context of streaming, when I say casual, I mean playing it normally. Like, not a speedrun. Like, this is casual play. Casual in the sense of casual Fridays. Rather than in the sense of, like, lacking proficiency. Oh. Like, I wanted to pick up the Klonoa remake for a speedrun, and I still do. It's, like, fun. There's, like, a bunch of weird shit you can do with the support jump that makes it tangibly unique compared to the original version. But I'm hung up on a few things with that run at the moment. Not techniques, it's just the fact that, like, the organization around it's kind of a mess at the moment. Like, there's uncapped frame rate stuff. No one's really sure what the timing method should be for some reason. There's, like, a bunch of crap where, like, I gotta fucking... where none of the resources are currently on speedrun.com, and everyone's just like, join the Discord. I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I run, like, 80,000 games. I can't be joining a Discord for every single one. It's like an auto-splitter. It's only on the Discord. There's, like, apparently a method you can use to bind support jump to a single gamepad, so you have to plug in a second one. It's on the Discord. It's not on speedrun.com. Can I make a personal request to Speed Communities to stop fucking cooping everything into Discords? Like, if I may politely request that we stop doing that. Like, speedrun.com has a resources tab. Please just use that. I thought that window was open. It is not. I am very sad. You can't just jump down from Revit. Yeah, all of the jumping in this game is contextual. So sometimes the game will just arbitrarily deem a spot to be, like, too high to jump down from. Unless you do it in a specific way. I don't know. Platforming. Whoops. See, I'm just like... I just think it's more convenient to have everything in, like, the resources tab on speedrun.com, because it's publicly indexable, for one thing, so you can, like, you can Google. You can Google the results. But also, Discord just isn't very good at organizing download. The Project Diva modding community, almost everything's in a fucking Discord server. And it's so bad to search. Like, if you're looking for song packs, there's no easy way to sort for that. Like, use Game Banana, you fucking weirdos. What are you doing? I mean, like, to be fair, a lot of them do, but a lot of them still don't. Oh. Fucking totaled that guy. Yeah. This turn animation is some shit when you're running. You like drift. Tokyo Drift. Yangon Drift. I'm in the box. Near the club. Like, this is a club, isn't it? Looks club-like in nature. Two, 4, 5, 8, huh? Oh. Oh. No? I can't type. It is not that simple. Oh, it's backwards. It's 8542. Cat. Hi, guys. I've gained a cat badge. What the hell does that mean? Nothing, apparently. It's not even like an item in my inventory. Is that just like a collectible? Oh yeah, it's on my... I can see it. It's like on my person. Penny for your thoughts about where I might find one of those. No, apparently. You fucking idiot. LOL. Ratio plus you fell. Not even off, you just fell. Nyan. Bye. Okay. The bar. The bar. The bar.
I disagree.
Meow.
Meow indeed. Kylan Nova, thanks for the 5 months. Thank you very much. The bar, the bar, the bar. Bar. Define bar. Gotta go down to pub. I was reading something the other day that translated izakaya as pub. For some reason, it really upset me. That guy has eaten so much shit as a result of my bullshit. Jam, thanks for the 43 month. That's a lot of months. Like, is this a bar? This isn't really, like, it's a kind of bar. I broke his legs. I hit him with the low, dude. Seriously, dude, it's weird to me to think of how long I've been streaming for. Can I, like, own this guy as well? I know, I can totally own this guy. He's, like, the first person I was doing it to. Bar, bar, bar. Is this a bar? Are you a bar? There was a bar. It was like the place with the pool table. I forget where that was exactly. Guess who's gonna get fucking owned again as I do the rounds? That's not the bar. Where's the bar? I'm going around in circles here. This is very bar-like in nature. Shazam. Oof. Tonin. Only this individual. You go 0 and 10 at Evo. How many games did you enter? Sorry, what was that? Say that again. Guy in the back is well lubed, if you know what I mean. I don't. Please elaborate. And a big crash on the head could wake him up. Ah. Guy in the back? Oh, this guy. This guy wasn't here before. Wake up, shitwit. Three main going to enter 2 side. What games, though? Excuse me. Still tired. Yeah, good luck, but also, what games? I know one of them's Skullgirls, but like, what the hell else are you doing? 5 is a lot of games. I don't think I'd enter 5 games at Evo. go. Ah. Gonna shit on every rug. Oh. Just flat out stole a hat. So now I need the jacket. No, come on, fuck this guy. Excellent. Anyway, where's the other clothing place? Here it is. Hmm. Penny for your thoughts. Can we perform the same act twice and just dunk something on his head? I doubt it. Speaking of casual games, the Skull Ghost have made a cute but too easy platform with turn-based combat. Is that Indivisible? Didn't Indivisible come out like 6 years ago? Oh, I see. Stolen. Good thing I got that cassette, huh? Box sneaking. Woo! This is a stealth section, isn't it? Well, that just doesn't seem sanitary. Move inside the box. The cat doesn't have the strength to move the box. Cats have never moved boxes before. This is known. Oh god, it shoots at you. Ouch. Press X to retry. I was not expecting it to fucking shoot you. Oh god, why is the checkpoint so far away? Karma for tripping over all the robots? Ah. I think it's karma for pressing the meow button. Since apparently that does in fact draw their attention. I've opened the pathway back around. And what way is that useful to me? Nah. Ah. There's a second one in there. Activate the sequence. Whatever that means. Oh god, don't tell me the order matters. Don't be that kind of guy. Being that kind of guy. Oh. I stole a battery. I am now the most wanted cat on the planet. Ah, we'll use this convenient bucket system to leave. Who set this up? Your brain just went, wow, cat is really smart, ignoring how there's a human controlling the cat. I am pretty smart. Like, imagine if I were a cat, I'd be amazing. Lol. Right, what was the residence again? Oh, there. It's all fucky now. Well, okay, I'm just gonna invite myself in if it's all the same to you. Oh. In the box. Out of the box. I kind of thought bopping the radio would make it turn around. I guess not. No. Thanks, game, for that. The contextual jumping fucked up. Good checkpoint on top of that. We did it. We've officially hit a point where the contextual jumping got me killed. If I wasn't sold on it before, I'm definitely not now. All the way back at the last possible jump because I pressed button to jump and the game was like, no. You're not looking in the right place to jump off a ledge that you could quite clearly jump off of. Thanks. Very cool. That was a good use of my time. A particularly long sequence, but still. That's annoying. Amazing what happens when you press buttons to jump and it, like, works. Yeah, the lack of, like, the game not really being, like, an actual platformer and being more button prompty for movement is my biggest misgiving with the game. I don't know. It just wasn't what I was expecting, for one thing, and also, shit like that happens. Like, it is annoying if you ever have to do anything under pressure, and you sometimes do. I mean, yeah, if the game wasn't context jumping, it would have to be completely different, but I kind of feel like the completely different game it might have been would be more entertaining. Because, I don't know, like, feline movement is an appealing concept, and I don't think this game really realizes that. Like, in visuals it does, if you turn off the button prompts, you know, it looks like, oh, I'm swiftly jumping from place to place, but in gameplay terms, it feels very clunky. I get that animating a quadruped doing platforming is kind of hard, but again, the solution feels cheap. Feels cheap. It's too easy. It's not a real solution. Doesn't really realize the vision. So I think. Whoops. It does attract their attention. Bah. Shit, that fucker gave chase really far. Gonna own this guy again. Hey. That's okay. Not quite. Imagine if you could trip the cop. You totally can. Just not that one cop standing right there, but this cop. You can definitely trip that one. Danger! Groove levels at 2%. Ah, is that window that was shut before now open? Sure fucking is. Remember when I climbed up to that and was like, I thought that window was open, and then it wasn't. Now it's open. Can I talk to you? Contextual talking prompts. Stand in the right place. Hello. Party cat. I like how just everyone here, like all of the robots, treat the cat. Take strange drink. Treat the cat like it's a perfectly sentient being that just can't talk for some reason. I mean, it is a sentient being, you know what I mean. So you want to come in here and party? It's like, no, the cat doesn't want to party. The cat doesn't know anything of the sort. You gotta stop clipping into furniture, though. I mean, like, these guys call me Little Cat, but at the same time... The Zagima dance. That sounds like a Ligma joke. Now those are moves. The cat danced crazy! That robot's fucking vaping, dude. Oh. Memory recovered. I got it. Oh. Cats do be meowing. I think... Let me just die while speaking. I think Igdisis has already said as much, but I'm gonna echo the sentiment. I put, like, fucking 90% odds on this game getting into a future GDQ, no matter what the run looks like. DJ Maxi. Do I need to find another disc? Can I scratch the disc? That'd be fucking amazing. Okay, but I don't have a disc to scratch. might one go about finding disc? I see discs on the wall. But they're like decorative, right? Perhaps not. Oh, it's just right there. Alright. Yes! I'm not sure why I did any of that. Anyway, I really want to scratch the disc. I'm not sure if that, like, accomplished anything. I can disable them, but that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I took the service elevator down. There was just a memory down there, and I don't think anything else. I need to go up, not down. But down, apparently, I am now going anyway. I can get up here, apparently. I had no fucking idea I could. Until just now. Yeah, I don't currently really understand the setup here. Like, clearly I can mess with something. Like, I can turn them off and he, like, gets up to do something, but I don't know, he's not really preventing anything at the moment, it seems like, so I don't know why I'd need to distract him. He can scratch the disc, but you can scratch the disc with him there already. Simpler thought, can I just jump on top of it? If assuming the contextual jumping will fucking cut me a break. Yeah, this seems like it. Ah, so it's like that. Except this is the wrong side. There we go. Now I shall ruin the party. I don't think I ruined the party. Works for me. Question, how do you gag a robot? And then Cat gets shot anyway! Genius. Ever tried to keep a cat in a box? Can't be done. Now the cat is naked. This is just what... The cat is naked. I don't know why that's so... Jail! Go to jail! No, why would it go backwards? I stand corrected. As a cat, you can in fact get arrested. The only society that has the gall to attempt to arrest a cat. Why would you do that? Why? Okay, both of those actions were not what I requested, but apparently nevertheless the right direction to go in. But that is not what I was trying to do. Contextual button prompts sometimes don't even fucking do the thing they say they're going to do. You're going to interrogate the cat? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the new society formed doesn't believe in just randomly executing people. That's a possibility. So why would they not just shoot the cat? Because that'd be a bit fucking morbid, wouldn't it? I thought to be like, is this supposed to be a text box? And I'm like, no, there isn't, because I don't got my robot buddy. Can't understand shit anymore, pal. Hyper-intelligent cat. We need a robot to open doors. For the one thing we cannot do as cat is open doors. I like the idea that while this person's like skulking around or secret-like because they've just been freed from jail, the cat's just kind of like, I'm just chilling. Yeah, the cat doesn't understand what's going on. Oh. Didn't realize it was moving. I have made a mistake by meowing and not realizing there was another dude there. But, like, honestly, what good is a meow button if you're not allowed to use it? Fucker. No. Got away with it. You twat. Contextual button prompts. Strike again, dude. Because that is, broadly speaking, not what I thought it would do. Yeet. Later, loser. I don't know if they're even gonna, like, make a sequel, you know? Most indie games don't get sequels, after all. It also feels like kind of a single concept sort of game. Having problems with the door. What'd you do that for? Oh, ups. Open world version? That sounds so complicated, but maybe also really cool. Clearly, the world is ready for Dog's Life 2. Alright, that's just what I'm thinking here. That's the closest point of comparison. Do you really need a sequel to Dog's Life, though? Yeah, why not? At least that game had non-contextual platforming! It was also ass, but, you know, it tried. Can I have the poop button? No. See, I'm thinking in terms of games that attempt to sort of depict quadrupedal movement, right? Because there's actually, like, when you think about it, there's not that many of those. There's this, there's Dog's Life, there's technically Spyro. Spyro's a lot more cartoony, and tends to... Someone's knocking on my door. Why am I so popular?
Last week, yeah, they keep sending us out because I've had a good response on what you hear, just complaining about speed dropping and that's what's around the house, see how many and then just... Anyways, I'll leave you to them, mate. Have a good one.
Mendoksewa! Door-to-door salesman. Something did get delivered, though, and apparently I didn't notice. That was not the person who just knocked. They didn't just deliver this. But, like, I noticed there was a package when I went out to get the delivery. Oh, look! Would you believe it? It's a fucking Wiimote. Another one. Maybe this one will work! In fact, actually, I went insane and I bought two. This one's blue. One of them will work! Best Control's such a piece of shit. Okay, back to video games. Yeah, I fucking door-to-door salesman, dude. Like, oh, I'm gonna get shot because I was fucking around. Ah! I'm so smooth. Why didn't you go in? Asshole. Asshole! Why didn't you go in? Why didn't you just stop? Why did... So I came out. I was in there for a moment and he didn't fucking come in. Of course, that guy was like almost in, but is so almost there that he's clipping through the door. Love that. I can't hack it. It's not working now. Very good. Thank you, game. Okay, this bugged out. Sweet. Next. Third tries the charm. Maybe the game will work this time. We can always dream. Fuck, that guy moved! I did not realize you could just run through the door. I think they're both in. Master plan. Not my favorite mechanic, that. Okay, see you later, pal. Yoink. Yeah, sorry, there's a thing that keeps happening in the area where I keep getting door-to-door salesmen for, like, the exact same thing over and over again. It's always about internet speed. And every time I'm just like, someone came knocking about this, like, a week ago. My internet's fine. Thanks. Bye. Like, I didn't have, like, they were really trying to rope me into their fucking, like, the whole spiel. You know, the spiel that these guys do? And I was just like, no, I'm good. I gotta go, dude. And I, like, started closing the door automatically. So I'm in the middle of fucking stream here. I'm busy. I'm, like, annoyed that I shouldn't have opened the fucking door. But I thought it was the postman. That's the worst shit. If it's, like, a weird hour and, like, I know the postman's not delivering, I'm not going to answer the fucking door. Because that's the only kind of person who ever fucking knocks is door-to-door salesman type people. But it's about that time where, in fact, the postman might be making a delivery. So I thought, oh, it's probably the postman. Fucking wasn't. Especially because there was a package that had been delivered earlier. And I was like, oh, they must have put that through the letterbox and then realized they couldn't get something else through the letterbox and are now knocking. Because that happens, you know? I'm annoyed. I hate that shit. Like, fuck off, man. Oh. I mean, I made my own excuses and left. Maybe you heard them. Getting spam called all day. Dude, if the phone rings and it's not from a number I know, I don't pick up. I've gained a subway key. I think the last time I got like an actual like scam call was like a couple years ago. Actually, it's been like a few years now, but I remember it because it was kind of it was like one of those things where they're like, like, you know, there's been a problem with your taxes, so you need to call back and me. It's like very like hop across all the seats individually. And like that call hit me the first time I did my own taxes for like streaming stuff, so it was like, oh fucking Jesus Christ. But then I took a moment, thought about it, and I was like, no, this is bullshit. That or I'm going to get arrested one day, one of the two. I'll take my chances. Kinda sad went from a yay the phone's ringing to a stop fucking calling me generation. Yeah, no kidding. I agree, Colin is. It's cool that we invented like it's kind of fucked up that we invented an entire medium of communication that we just don't use now. Because it's so infested with... Yeah, the government will never call you. That's the thing. That's what I thought of. I was like, no, if this was actually the thing, they wouldn't phone me. It would be mailed. Yeah, I'm the same way, and it's not even because of a phone number leak. I don't answer the phone if it's not a number I recognize, but they left a message, so I listened to it. That's what the call was. Just went to that kind of thing. Very cool society. It's great. We live in a society. Stop it. Context-sensitive button prompts! Just funny, because, like, the sheer amount of, like, robocalling and scam calls, right? It's actually more illegal in the UK. I say more, it's, like, not illegal at all in America, which is why no one answers their phones in America. But, like, even in the UK, you get people who try it. But it's not as prevalent because certain kinds of them will actually get, like, people on your ass, but they still, you know, it still happens. This cat rode the fucking train. This is my favorite part of the game so far. Cat on the train. This cat knows how to use the subway. That is remarkable. You know, like, things being illegal, or at the very least, like, a public nuisance, have never stopped. It's never stopped corporations or other humans in this game. I'm surprised I keep getting asked that. They're all dead. The humans have quite clearly all died. Hence all of the decay and the rot and the whole, like, post-apocalypse vibe for the vast majority of the game. Yo, Christor, thanks for the raid. See, like, all of that. This is Midgar, alright? This is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part Cat. Well, this seems dangerous. Electrician cat strikes again. It's funny. Do you think they rewrote this over the past few years, or do you think it was just always like this? Because this game started development, like, before the pandemic. Because the thing, I could be convinced either way, you know? Because it's not exactly, like, the most unheard of plot point. I played a game made in the 2000s that had that general plot line. I forget exactly what it's called. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Hi, Unquiet Adam. Yeah, it's not like this is the first time people have predicted that officials would do nothing to protect the populace while a plague ravages the people. Yeah, when's that ever happened before? Oh, yeah. I guess, you know, see, like, it has a fairly timely release, given its message, but on the other hand, could it ever have been not timely, you know? Oh, fuck you. You can't even get it into the bin? This game's trash. It belongs in the bin. You know, I guess that's what happens when you make a game with a, you know, more of a timeless message, is that it just doesn't age. There you go. Like, virus things, it's more topical now, but it's never untopical. It does depress me, though. Not gonna lie, it does depress me. Especially thinking about how the UK especially has basically just completely given up on like any sort of pandemic control measures at this point. We're just living with it, I guess. So now there's just a random chance of getting really sick whenever you go anywhere, and that's just how we're doing it, I guess. Like, okay. This doesn't seem like a very good idea, but okay. All in all, not great. It's like that everywhere now. Yeah, a lot of places. It's a fucking lights out puzzle. Make me do lights out. No, not quite. Not exactly. Electrician cat, but also computer cat. The cat who knows how to log on. Me, I'll hack the machines and you destroy some stuff. Contextual jumping. Electrician cat. Forgot to do the hack. Looks like it's this panel. But how do you open it? Oh, it's on top. Okay, it wasn't at all where I thought it was. Look at me following the environmental cues, but the wrong ones! Like a fucking buffoon. The cat shall inherit the earth. So it would be most cat-like if it just batted it across the room. It's not gonna eat the robot, that'd be weird. Can we just have a story where stuff like this doesn't happen? It's just too sad, man. But then you wouldn't have a story that's melancholy. It's like kind of the point. It's the theme, man. Go back to sleeping like right next to it. But you can't pick it up. Okay, so if this is all like a giant underground dome city, and we was at the very start of the game we got separated from like our buds, our cat buds, because we fell down a very large hole. How the fuck did we get in? Like, did we just fall like through one of the cracks in the dome or something? It's like it's a pretty big dome, man. Whatever. Clearly that's not the point, really. The city is actually open, you can freely get in and get out. Cats bonk into glass walls like dogs do? Yes. Most animals don't understand glass. To be fair, I don't think a lot of people understand glass either sometimes. Have you ever seen a person just smash into a glass door? And the cat just fucking bounces. Later. And that, I presume, was Stray. Was this game any good? It was at least some good. I think saying it's more of an experience is a bit uncharitable. It's not like literally just straight up like a walking simulator. But it is, again, the way I keep describing it is it's definitely more of a tone piece. And for what it's worth, the tone part of the piece is very well executed. Like, it's a very gorgeous game. Yeah, there are a lot of artists on this. You can tell. You can tell. And it's even got, like, a message with ideas and a general point to it, you know. You spend time exploring that point by way of the navigation. I think my biggest continued misgiving with the game is that the navigation is so canned. I don't know, like, maybe that's my fault for not expecting that, but yeah. Okay, I know this is a funny thing to say, given the game I just played, but I actually kind of hate it when games list their pets in the credits. You didn't credit the people who made the fucking cat rig, but you credited your dog. It's not a good look. It's just a cat rig Passion Republic. Would you like to provide a name, please? This game had fucking a shit ton of people in the JP translation. Motherfuck. Heard the person made. No, they didn't. It's a Passion Republic is not a person. That's like a name for a outsource thing, I imagine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Passion Republic is a person. I don't know. Maybe it's a pseudonym. I fucking doubt it though. It's very common for these things just to get credited under a pseudonym. Do they credit pets? I've seen it happen. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Happens sometimes. I always dislike it because it usually happens. A, it's inane. B, it's usually always in the credits of games that don't credit something or another. I've seen like entire localization credits compressed to just Paul to Win Studio, and then like fucking 7 pets credited. I'm just like, makes me annoyed. Don't like it. Yeah, that's Stray. And, like, that is all of well, I didn't bother to, like, complete all the side quests or get all of the thing, but, like, 17 out of 20, I didn't miss that much. I don't think I missed that much. I missed some incidental collectibles. For the most part, it's a linear experience. It would seem to be. I guess for this game, it might actually be fitting to credit your pets, though. Considering that the game's protagonist is actually based on a literal real cat. It might actually be prudent to credit the cat. But other than that, dude, this game might have an excuse for doing it. This might be the only game I will give a pass on that. But for, like, other games do it, and it always annoys the shit out of me. Three cats died during the production of the game. I mean, that's what happens when the game takes like 7 years to come out. It's been in development since like 2015, hasn't it? The cat will now pursue legal action. You mean he'll pursue legal action? Ah! I just dunked, like, some of that right down the side of my face. But yeah, that's Stray. I think one's opinion of Stray will come down to your opinions on cats. If you're really into cat, like if you're a cat person, I imagine you'll very much enjoy this game. If you are like me and you are more neutral on the matter of cats, it's not super convincing. You know, it's better than nothing, but it does a couple of things I find annoying. Much like cats. Similarly like cats, many people will be very much heavily infatuated by the style, appearance, and, you know, tone of the piece. But again, if you're like me, I find there's not very much actually going on upstairs. Like, if you aren't completely charmed by the tone and the atmosphere of it, which is admittedly very well rendered in this game, the substance of the matter isn't going to win you over. Because as far as, like, puzzle-ish platformers go, it's pretty straightforward. It's not exactly like... It's not like games need to be challenging, necessarily, to really make you engage, but, like, mechanically, it's pretty bare. But at least it's got, like, a theme, and the way the theme is expressed via the exploring gameplay is coherent with the mechanics, you know? Like, those two merge fairly well. I just sort of wish there was, like, mechanics to sort of bridge the gap there. Like, exploration is a treat. Like, navigating that wall market type area was quite striking. I enjoyed that, even if it was a bit confusing to navigate sometimes. You know, cats. Cats. Overall, it's all very, like, damning with faint praise to me, because in some aspects I think the game is extremely strong, but I think it's let down by the bits where it's, like, kind of vapid, if I'm being honest. So it's really more of a, like, it's a person-by-person kind of thing, I think. But the reason I'm a bit, like, sort of stressing this so much is that this game has, like, such a high review average right now. I was expecting more, I guess? Maybe that's my fault? Like, I don't know, like, 84 on Metacritic is, like, I was kind of like, wow, people really into this. And I did want to play it. I didn't just look at the review and go, clearly, this is for me. I still haven't played fucking Elden Ring, and I'm not going to. I can't be bothered. I do also think the game thrives on cat vibes, and if you're, like, super into that, it will definitely speak to you. But again, if you're like me and someone who is cat neutral, at best, it doesn't make a super it doesn't make a super compelling case. Not bad, though. It's not bad. I do want to stress that, like, for the most part, I did at least have fun with it. But in the end, I think squarely my verdict is it's okay, which is a bit... You know... If that feels a bit like white bread, you know? Plain. What a plain opinion to have. That's such a boring opinion, isn't it? It feels boring to even say. Goose Game versus Cat Game? I have not even played Goose Game. I feel like I got the gist of it before it even came out. How did two people redeem the same thing at the same time? Hot take on Goose Game versus Cat Game. I haven't played Goose Game! I never played Goose Game. I never got around to it. Goose Game seems like more of a game, rather than a tone piece. But then I guess it does also have its own kind of... tone, I suppose. Posting not takes as hot takes just to see how they spice up. Ha! Well, okay, fine. The hot take is that Goose Game versus Cat Game is that the Cat Game actually convinced me to play it, whereas Goose Game did not. So clearly there's something there. Something that appealed about Cat Game where Goose Game did not. I couldn't tell you what that is. So the review still got me to play it. I never said the review. That's like the exact opposite of what I said. Listen. When words come out of my mouth, I implore you to consider them. I said I wanted to play it regardless. I think I specifically said I didn't check the review screen and be like, oh, I want to play that. I was already interested. But, like, when a game I'm interested in has the review scores, if they come out quite, like, disarmingly low, I might reconsider. Is more or less how that turns out. But they came out with Stray and they were surprisingly high. Because, like, mid-80s is a pretty high score for, like, a game of this ilk to receive. And I feel like that might have just been, like, the hype machine rolling around it. Because, like, Stray had a lot of hype going into it. A surprising amount. I feel like the marketing rolling, I feel like, affects that sort of thing. people, like, match the energy level of the game surrounding it. It's the only fucking reason Bioshock Infinite got, like, a 90 on Metacritic, because, like, fucking hell, that game doesn't deserve anything more than, like, a 6. Truly, the marketing machine can do it all. But otherwise, that's Stray. That's the game. One is, in fact, more or less, like, yeah, that's to game. I don't feel like it's an overly long game, or even an overly short game. It feels like the length that it needed to be. But also, I saw a post on Twitter about people who were, like, complaining about this game only being 5 hours long, approximately. It's more like 5.5, given my playtime. And that it costs about 20, like, is slightly south of $30, I think, or maybe it's just actually $30. I'm not sure. I feel like that's a not unreasonable price given the game's length, but on the other hand, I can sort of understand being a bit put out by that, even if you like, if you're like me and sort of are a bit, it's okay on it. I can understand being a bit put out by that. But then not every game needs to be like a fucking 20-hour long. This is the reason why roguelikes are so popular these days, is because you can create a lot of content that isn't actually meaningful. And get people to play for hours and hours. But the thing about linear narrative structured games is that that's a lot harder to do on a budget. This is why repetitive proc-gen bollocks is so fucking popular in the indie space right now, and you may have noticed I don't actually play much of that sort of thing for this reason. He's just such a meano. He's so nasty. The stream's over. Rogues are good. I don't see the point in playing anymore when Hades came out. I feel like Hades was sort of the definitive word on the subject. It's time to make another kind of game. And well, Stray is in fact another kind of game. I will give them credit for that. It is in fact definitely another kind of game. You rated yeah. So yet streamer rated Rogue Legacy 2 highly. I did! Rogue Legacy 2 was good. Like, points to Rogue Legacy 2, that game, good. Good game. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, drop me a follow on the twitch.tv. I'll probably be playing the Live Alive remake tomorrow, I imagine. Because it should get delivered. Maybe. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to invent some horse shit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. This stream's a bit of a mess lately. There's my socials, community Discord, follow me on Twitter, blah de blah. Oh, let me just elbow my microphone. Overall, it's a definitive final word on Stray. It's okay out of 10. I'm gonna send you guys over to Neko. They are my commentator for the RTA in Japan run. Why is a hype train closed? The fuck? Go away. What? Huh? I can't, like, hype train started, apparently, and now I can't, like, see the raid message. The fuck? Can this, like, go away, please? But yes, Neko is my commentator for the RTA in Japan run coming up. English of the Dead. They're playing it right now. They're playing English of the Dead. They are a Japanese native playing the game about learning English, which is very funny. It's a good time. So go over there, watch, be cool, etc., etc. They do speak English, hence playing the English game. So you are free to comment in English. Well, hey, have fun, folks. I will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.